Cardio Golf conditioning program. In this section of Cardio Golf, we're going to be doing exercises specific for golfers using the Shortee Training Club and various fitness props. We're going to be doing exercises to help you build endurance, strength, flexibility, mobility. Plus, we'll be working on swing mechanics to help you groove a swing that will work for you on the golf course at all times. This is a great program for golfers combining fitness and swing mechanics. Let's cardio golf. Trim your score, shape your swing. So what we're going to do here is get into a modified golf stance with a little bit of hip hinge and knee flex. Let your arms hang down. We're squatting down, keeping our upper body relatively straight as you were going to set this weight on the bench. But once you get to the bottom, don't set the weight down. You're going to power up and stretch your arms overhead. So the sequence is you load your weight and then you power up and fling your arms. Load your weight, power up and swing your arms. And this is the same sequence that we use in the golf swing. So here we go for 8 repetitions. 1, power up. 2, extend those arms. 3, use those legs and core. 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. Great. That's a great exercise for lower body and core strength to learn how to sequence your swing as well. So this is called clean and press, and what we're doing here is the same motion that we sequence in the golf swing. So get into a nice wide modified golf stance, a little bit wider than you're used to. Hold the weight with one hand and your palm is inward. So what we're going to do here is squat down as if you were going to set the weight on the bench, and then you're going to bend your arm and then press up. So the process is squat and then you do the clean and press. So it's squat, clean, and press. And then you can do it in one motion, and if you want to, you can even add a little power with a little bit of a hop. All right, so I'll do the modified version, and then Christina, if you want to add a little hop, go ahead and do that. So here we go. So squat, clean, and press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Working those legs, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's do it on the other side. So start with your palm in. Squat down as if you're going to touch the bench, and then clean and press for 8. Use those legs. 7, 6. This is hard, but it's good for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. That'll get your heart rate up, which is great to help build endurance and help you sequence your golf swing better. So this cardio golf exercise is really good to help you learn that upper body and lower body separation. So what you're going to do is squat down, put your hands on the bench like this, and then you're twisting your back hip under your right arm like this, coming back to center, and then you're twisting your front hip under your back arm, and then just repeating. So here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. So that's a really good exercise. You have to hold your upper body steady and move your lower body independently, and that's what you have to do in the golf swing as well. For this next cardio golf exercise, you want to have some hand weights that are challenging for you. So as you do the exercise, the last few repetitions should be difficult, and that means the weight is a good size for you. If it's too light, you're really not doing that much work, and if it's too heavy, then it might compromise your form. So we're using these hand weights here. This is called upright rows, so I'm just going to face this way, Christina, and get into a modified golf stance and let my arms hang down. So when you do this upright rows, you really want to try to hug your elbows in and squeeze your shoulder blades at the top to get an extra stretch at the top. So you just let your arms hang, hold in your abs, and then squeeze those shoulder blades together. So here we go for 8, 7, 6, squeeze those shoulder blades together, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not done. From here, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades and just pulse down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not done now. Full range for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. So that's a great exercise for your upper back and shoulders to really help with your posture and to hold yourself when you're hitting balls. All right, so for this exercise, you need to have some hand weights that are challenging for you. Not too heavy, but not too light. So I always like to have a bench because we do a lot of exercises with a bench afterwards. But if you don't have one, just use a golf club and put it down and imagine that's your target line, because I'd like for you to try to stay square when you do these exercises. All right, from here, holding the hand weights, nice upright posture. Try to get your shoulders down away from your ears. Good. And from here, raising your left arm up and then holding this position, and then we're just doing a little side flexion to the right, coming back up. So just side flexion, coming back up. So this arm above your head needs to stay straight and strong. If the weight is too heavy, then go down to a lighter weight or don't use weight at all. So here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice. Slowly switch. You should really feel that in your obliques and hip flexors. Good. All right, so we'll add a little bit of Pilates breathing to that. So inhale as you reach up, and then exhale as you bend over. Inhale and exhale. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. That's a great exercise to help develop a nice tight waistline, and also for your golf swing, you need a certain amount of side flexion in order to make a good turn. For this cardio golf exercise, you need your Shortee Practice Training Club and a bench. If you don't have a bench, just take a regular golf club and put it down in front of you and use that as your target line. So from here, set up square to your bench. Take this club and put it across your thighs, and make sure that your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, even your eye line are square to your target line, because that's where you want the ball to go. All right, so go ahead and set up into your golf setup right here. Nice light grip pressure. We're using an iron, so the ball position would be about in the center of your stance. And we're going to practice our swing positions. So set up here and swing halfway back. This is what I call the shake hands position. You can see it looks like Christina could shake my hand, and the club face is square. The next position is the top of the backswing. Your right arm folds, and that left one is nice and extended. Your weight's into the inside of your back foot. The third position is what I call the transition, where she shifts her weight, leads with the butt end of the club, so you can see she still has angle in that wrist and club right there. The fourth position is impact. So you can see she looks different than she did at a dress position. Her weight shifting towards the target. Her club is angled towards, the handle's angled towards the target, and the club face is square. Now from here, we call this the release, and it's like the opposite shake hands position. I call this the money shot. This is the shot that they usually take on a cover of a magazine. You'll never see anyone look like this, right, with that chicken wing. They always have nice extension. Then from here, go all the way to the finish. This club just goes ahead and touches her on the shoulder. She looks like the girl on top of the trophy, and I can see the back of her shoe, which means she's pivoted off that back foot. All right, so let's do that one more time slowly. So set up, halfway back, position number 1. Top of the backswing, position number 2. Halfway down, position number 3. Impact is 4. Release is 5. And follow through is 6. Start over, here we go. Halfway back, top of that backswing. Halfway down, impact, release, and follow through. Let's do that one more time. Halfway back, top of that backswing. Halfway down, impact, release, and follow through. If you practice those positions often without a ball, you'll be able to have that motion in your swing when you go play golf or practice.